Hello, welcome to my channel, Libra. This reading is from when I do the spread, not from when you watch it, but when I do the spread to like about 2 weeks. Nothing's gonna happen. It's all possibility. It may or may not happen. This is just what is at the given moment of me doing the spread. It could be a little further, more than 2 weeks. You know, the further along it goes, the less chance I have of being correct, because it's just not it's a lot of information to carry, because I'm not intuitive, I'm not psychic, I don't work with like spirits, spirit power, universe, or anything. I don't do any of that. I work with like chaos, random, chance, luck, all that stuff that we already know about, that's here, that we know about, and what the cards say and their interpretation. So my job is really to lay them down, and if you want, you can learn a little tarot yourself, and then you get your little information. So I just throw them down. If you were in front of me, that's kind of what would happen. If you want, you can do that too for yourself. With that out of the way, I'm gonna do 6 spreads for you. Sorry if I'm not being loud enough. I'm gonna do 6 spreads. One is for finance, one is romance, and then another for chance, circumstance. A yes or no, kind of. That'd be part 1, and then part 2, I'm gonna have balance, unknowns, stuff that you don't know, or me, including, because I am a fellow Libra, and then past, present, and future. That'll clear a little bit for us in understanding. So yeah, it's gonna be an investment to work with me a little, but I think it's pretty worth it, because I look out for you. I look out for everybody that I'm doing the cards from. I am general. I'm not doing personal readings right now. But the thing is, I can't go too much into detail, because the moment I do, it's not general, and then it might just say something you're gonna want nobody else to say. You're like, and you'll be like, nobody doesn't know, but you just never know. And I think with Leo, that was very evident. We're starting off with finances. I already pre-shuffled every card, all the decks, but before I started the video, but we're gonna do it right now because we can, right? So if cards don't come out or flip out, I'm gonna pull. I have some incense going, and it's smelling amazing. It's totally like bringing me into the vibe. Fine, so what's at the core? What is the main situation? All right, you got the 3 of Cups at the core. So you're having fun. You're having a good time. Whatever you're doing, you're enjoying it right now. Whatever you're doing to bringing, and I'm not just talking about finance. Whatever bringing you, whatever finances means to you, whatever's bringing it, you're happy. You're enjoying the way it's having to. That's actually a really good card. The other side, again, if you want to think of it opposite, is you're thinking too much. You're being too abstract about the whole situation. On your mind, you have that. There we go. 10 of Wands. So you're burdened mentally, you know. It's a lot of work, but the whole thing is like it's almost over, which is really good, because 10 is completions. You know, you're done at. Not that you're finished, but you're done, almost done being overthinking. And I think that's a Libra, or thinking too much. It doesn't say what you're thinking about, but I think that's what it is. Like, all right. And then you got the Hangman. And the Hangman in closest to you. funny to say you're stuck and undecided and you don't know what to do in the short term, like what's closest to you. Why, I don't know. And then further along, you got the Knight of Pentacles. Crap, here we go. There we go, I think. Yeah, you got the Knight of Pentacles. Oh man, I hope I'm doing it low enough. There we go. Knight of Pentacles. A little further along. Either it can mean like you have to be pragmatic. You have to be very grounded in your thinking, abstractly. Or it can mean it's connected to a Knight of Pentacles, which is somebody who's grounded, not really mature. They're knowledgeable, but they're not really mature in the situation of what they're doing. And then at your foundation, the base, is the King of Cups. So either you're working with, or your money's there, your finances tied to somebody, an emotional character, an emotional presence, or you are behaving this way, and this has led you to a good amount of good places. You've always considered your emotions and all the decisions you've made, so you're happy about that. You're not thinking too well. You're kind of stuck, but you got to be pragmatic in the future. All right. This is actually kind of clear, pretty clear. Maybe because I'm a Libra and I've been reading for myself for a long time. All right. We'll clarify the Three of Cups. Oh wow, okay, cool. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Four of Wands. I'm not gonna explain it. You have a really good foundation with your work you're dealing with right now. It's all good. That stands for, everybody says for law, but it's stability. It really stands for stability. Your enjoyment, whatever you're doing in life, is really stable. I mean, the opposite is you're overdoing it and you're completely unstable. But career to finances, just watch out for that. Overspending and being flighting, not thinking enough of everything and not being pragmatic, I guess you could say. So what's on your mind is what's clarifying the Ten of Wands is the Strength card, which is really good. I'm impressed. You got to have some strength with all that, with what you feel is burdening you, in your mind, whatever that may be. You got to think it. You have to have the strength. Either you have the strength, or you got to have the strength. Regardless, have strength. Whatever this is telling you, or maybe you thinking making money is a lot of work. Whatever you're working on, whatever finance means to you, and however that's going working with you. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you have the Three of Wands right there, clarifying the Hanged Man, and then you have the Temperance card, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. It doesn't get more clearer than that. And lastly, the Four of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups. This is a good read. I'm kind of impressed. So you had whatever plans you made with the Three of Wands. Whatever plans you made, you're waiting for them, and that's what you're really. It's not that you're stuck. You're just waiting for that. You're waiting for your. I don't want to say this is usually the term they say, like you're waiting for your ships to sail in, but I just think you're waiting to see the beginning sprouting from your whatever you planted whatever that may have been a while back. It doesn't tell what time or when, but that's what you're waiting for. And until you see something happening, you don't want to move. You don't want to make a move. Wow. You don't want to make a move. I did this thing of something else. And in regards to the Knight of Pentacles, you got Temperance. So again, another card of being balanced, grounded. Well, not just balanced. I mean, grounded, and you have to have balance, like really good balance, because like one thing that the Knight of Pentacles is sure-footed. So imagine if you're sure-footed and you don't do things properly, you're not gonna get where you want, and it's gonna be hard to return or undo what you've already done. It's like building a house. If you build a foundation, if you mess up in the foundation, you can't go back. And you have to balance everything out really well with the Temperance. The Four of Cups with the King of Cups, though. Sorry, I don't want to say so much, but it has something to do with you've been through a lot, and you don't know if this if you don't know whether to take on more or just be where you're at. Here, okay. And at that, I clarified the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands, and the Two of Wands Two of Cups came out. Really sorry. So this is definitely in regards to a type of partnership or a collaboration or whatever you have with some. It doesn't say who, when, or how many, but you're at least with somebody else or whatever. Company, friend, has something to do with that. Because it is your foundation. It's your foundation, and you're having fun. It's a lot of work. Just don't overdo it. And you got the Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands is clarifying. As Four of Cups. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Putting all this, putting your heart into everything you're doing. It's a lot of work. You don't know if you want to take on more. And lastly, you got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you have to have strength with all the mental energy you're gonna have to be using. Don't be you're not stuck, but you're just waiting for your ships to come in. It doesn't say whether they are or they aren't. Let's check it out. Let's clarify that. Like what these plans are particularly in regards to. Again, more Eight of Pentacles, more prudent work kind of situation, right? So time-wise, you still have to work at it before you see something, but you are working on it right now. Six of Swords. So it'll get better. It'll get better. Inside, though, you're good. Core-wise, you're happy. You're very happy. You're having fun. Partnership is stable. So I'm using the Romance Oracle Angel cards. I'm going to do your mind, where you have to say your voice, your heart, gut, and then body, which is your physical. Everything pertaining to that. And yourself, not necessarily for somebody else. I'm not saying, oh, this is what for you. Like, you think, you might say, I already know myself. I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll find out. We can interpret these cards as many different ways as possible. Only bring out the most beneficial, right? Past life relationship. You have known each other before. This card always tells me that's what you want. Like, that's what you're hoping for. That's what you're looking for. Or that's what's on your mind. That's what's on somebody else's mind if you're dealing with somebody else. I would just say, like, watch out for that, you know? Past life relationship, because okay, I get the second part, but I really only read the top heading, and it does say past life relationship. You know, there's more than just love, past life relationships, just so you know. So we kind of gotta be careful here. So you gotta be cool. And then here for us, your voice. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So that's what we have to do, including myself. We have to ask for help. I don't know for you, but for me as a Libra, I find it hard to ask for help because I'm all like, nah, man, I'm the most balanced science there is. I'm the scales, you know. Like, I don't need anybody. But whatever it is, like that's my thing. Like, that's how I used to do it. Think about it and ask for help from your friends. You're like, Luis, I don't have any friends. So it's like, it is what it is, you know. So I'm like, I don't have any friends. And like, I don't know what that is. Damn. All right. So, in your heart, honeymoon. Your heart is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. That's in your heart. How can I explain this? What I would say, always watch out for that honeymoon period. If you're with somebody, everything seems great until then it doesn't. You know, like you're happy, you're willing to not see certain flaws or lie to yourself or tell you something different. And then when it comes down to it, you're like, oh crap. But if you see, the whole thing is, if you have a significant other, that you already know what that means. If you don't, what does that mean? So that would be, you know, love yourself. Give yourself some time. Like, take care of yourself. Pamper yourself. Why? Because in your gut, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. I don't know if that's for you, but the way I would read it was like, oh, okay, like my need to have that honeymoon, it would make me codependent, and that's what you're watching out for. Like in your gut, you're like, oh, I don't want to be in a codependent relationship. I don't want to be codependent with anybody. You know. Dependency. And finally, the physical. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I don't want to tell anybody, oh, go ahead, you gotta do something. But again, if you're with somebody, express yourself. Express what you need, what you want, physically, in the physical situation. If you're not partnering, you're single. Well, you're never gonna get anywhere if you don't ask or offer or tell anybody anything. So, even if it's just something physical. So, you know. And then at the bottom of the deck, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I don't know about the soulmate thing, but just keep an open mind. You know, the more open-minded we are, so it's not that like, oh, the more open-minded we are, the more options we have, the more possibilities. You know, I think it's pretty clear. You know, what you're thinking about or somebody's thinking about is a past life relationship. Like, I want to, like, if somebody else were to think, oh, I'm running a past life, but you don't, watch out. You know, let your friends help you. Talk to your friends. In your heart, you want that honeymoon, but just be careful for that codependency. But nevertheless, express your love physically. You know, We all need different types of love. We all express love differently. So, all right. So I'm starting the new spread. This is the yes or no, right or wrong. I'm sorry, not the yes or no. This is the right or wrong spread, which is like circumstance, chance. So we start off with wrong, and the Hierophant, the puppet, came out. That's wrong. Wow. Doesn't say what's gonna happen, but you have to be very. I don't know if I want to use the word orthodox or traditional here. I'm thinking orthodox is really associated with a particular group, but I've seen it elsewhere. So, all right, so let's see, wrong. Six of Swords. If you're gonna be right. Okay, so what I got from these two cards, I know it's a lot to read into, but like if you're gonna say you're wrong, it's gonna look like you're taking the high road. You're being humble, way humble. That you're spiritual. That you're thoughtful. You're like a lot. What that represents to be wrong, but to be right, I think in this sense, I could be wrong. We'll see what the cards clarify. You just walking away. Like you just walk away, and you're right. Like that's what I said. Okay, so you got the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Hierophant. It's pretty good. It could be relating to a feminine presence. Definitely. We'll see what else the cards have to say. You got the Nine of Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Let's see. I don't want to say it's money related, but and then you have the Emperor, clarifying Six of Swords. Oh wow. Like I don't want to say either an Emperor's gonna see this or you have to be the Emperor. Like knowing how to walk away, not just walking away, knowing how to walk away, because to a certain extent it's related to your wealth. It's really related to your wealth. And you got the Moon, clarifying the Hierophant. So there's a lot that's what it's gonna look like, the way you're gonna look like, because even like there's certain stuff you don't know yet. And okay, like to a certain extent, she might know, but you don't know yet. And if you say you're wrong, it's gonna look like, well, it's like you didn't. If you like, it almost gonna say like if you didn't know, how could we have known? And then on top, like the side of this, you also have that middle way, that benefits all involved. So it's just really nice because the Justice card came out. The Justice card came out right there, which is really nice. Like how to interpret that? Be just, be fair, equitable. I think a little more than equal. Because that's justice. It's not saying right or wrong. It's saying justice. So the scales are there. Because at the end of it, it's not about, oh, did we all get the same thing? It's like, did we all get enough? Not did we all get everything? Did we all get the same thing? It's more like, did we all get enough? And so what's clarifying is the Six of Cups. A type of reconciliation. We'll clarify a little more about what that means. And fond memories. Like, that's what you want. You want to have good memories of this particular experience. And then you have the Two of Wands, clarifying the Justice. So you like starting something. Well, I'm not too sure right now, but we'll clarify. Man, I really, really hope everyone can hear me. Yeah. All right. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Star. Wow. So I guess in essence, I think here you're hopeful, or she's hopeful as a positive outcome for the whole situation. If you say you're wrong, I'm not saying you are wrong. I'm just saying if you say you're wrong, or if you are wrong, you admit that you're wrong, and you know you're wrong. I'm not casting blame. I'm just saying at the top. And then clarifying the Nine of Pentacles is the Queen of Queen of Wands. What does that mean? This wealth is connected to this feminine presence. And then you got the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Emperor. Or just walk. I mean, okay. So you already know the good side. Let me tell you, the way I read it, like kind of bad. Like if you walk away, you'd walk away from money, but it's all because it's regarding the feminine presence. And if you walk away, it's because you were completely faced with the Emperor, who was not only that, but backed up by somebody else as well. Or the other way, you gotta be an emperor. You gotta be on top of your game, and then some. Not lose your youth, not lose that fire passion that you had. And then over here, if what relating to that money, you gotta be. See, I don't want to say you gotta be more nurturing, more nurturing. And then the Four of Cups is clarifying the boom. So you don't know that somebody's holding back something. Crap, that's totally sorry. The Empress came out to clarify the Six of Cups. Yeah, see, so more balance. Be realistic when it comes to if you think you're gonna have a reconciliation. Be realistic about it. Don't expect too much from anybody or anyone. Like just give and take. Be equal in that situation. I think. Or if you're reconciling with somebody who you weren't fair with, or they weren't fair with you, or they weren't fair with you, only give what they give. Only take what they take. And then you have the Five of Wands, clarifying the Two of Wands. So you have plans about competing, but you're not exactly sure if you should. I think that's how I would read it. That's how I would read it. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. So hey, you might get an offer of sorts with emotions involved. Alright, I think I did a pretty good job. So either you walk away as an emperor, but never forget your youth, and if you walk away, just remember there's money there, and it might be tied to a feminine presence. or the other way. There's one attached to his permanent presence, and over here, there's just you're just meeting opposition. So much opposition. That's why over here, if you say you're wrong, you're gonna look very wise. I don't know by who, but I think this Queen of Pentacles is gonna see like, oh wow, no, yeah, he's hopeful, but what you don't know is you're holding back emotionally, or at least that's what's gonna show that you were holding back, or they were somebody was holding back something you didn't know. Emotions and emotions. What kind? I don't know. It doesn't say, but and the middle way is you gotta be completely fair to everybody. And I'm not saying equal. I'm saying fair. You gotta be fair to everybody, and this is the reason I think it's equitable over here, because you got the Temperance, 2 cards. I mean balance, and this balance right in the middle is the 6 of Cups, which is fond memories, good times, and then reconciliations. Be careful who you reconcile with. You know, not everyone's going to have your best interest. And then the 2 of Wands, you have plans, but there's a lot of competitions relating to those plans. What plans? I have no idea. That's up to you to decide. I can tell you what it means, but what it regards to, I don't know. I can clarify, but again, it's going to have to be, I mean, you know, in later on in videos, if I do Patreon or Vimeo or any of that, I'll clarify and go way more in depth with other readings. And yeah, thank you. Get ready for part 2.